Okay, real quick. 4-letter word for medicine ends with a G.
Oh, good lord.
Clinton cabinet member ends with an O. Samoan city ends with an A.
Samoa.
All right, we're all in the same intelligence boat.
Medicine ends with a G.
Drug.
Drug.
Dang it!
Yes!
Son of a...
You're kidding.
Why didn't we think of that? Drug! Oh, man.
He's thinking dung,
Yeah.
bong.
I'm thinking Please tell me. Oh, man.
Swig.
Drug.
Drug. Does it fit? Does it
Yes,
work?
it fits. It works. Oh, you just loosened up the whole crossword for me.
There we
It's
go.
like when you get your
Don't ask
necklace.
us to do a
It's not even-
Sudoku.
It's not even the New York Times. It's Highlights Magazine.
This is the Advocate. Is that what's that? Is that good?
Yeah.
Position, all four. What?
Yeah.
Bert Kreischer's with us. Good to see you, man.
Thanks for having me, guys. I feel like when you get you get your necklace and you put it in your pocket, it's all tangled up, and you try to loosen it, and
Yeah.
finally you get that one thing.
Right.
That's what drug just did for me. It loosened up my necklace.
Everything else will fall together today.
So
Wow.
I can't wait to focus on the rest of the crossword. Let's wrap this up, gentlemen.
Bert, it's almost summertime. You wouldn't believe it in the Berg with the weather.
It's beautiful weather. This is like
Nice
California weather, but with trees. There's
That
so
are-
many
that are
trees
not on
in
fire.
Pittsburgh. Yeah, tell me about it. That we didn't import in for a million. You know, palm trees aren't even indigenous to California.
Really?
Yeah,
No.
yeah. They're not even indigenous to Miami. We brought them from some Bohemian country and put them in. Like they don't even belong here.
Like half the women's busts in California too.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say Mexicans. I swear to God, my brain's going. He's gonna say Mexicans.
7-letter word ends with N. Look at it, 17 across. There it is. All pulling together. Bert Kreischer, what was the worst summer job you had coming up? Back in the day.
I've had a lot of really bad jobs. I had to fold sweaters one summer.
Fold
in New York.
sweaters?
Yeah, I've got a job at a sweater company. Michael Simon was the name of the sweater. Right now, if there's any women, they're gonna go, "Oh my God, I know Michael Simon." And he specializes in like specialty sweaters. Like no sweater's the same, but they're big. Like, have you ever tried to fold a sweater?
No.
It's like trying to get a drunk guy in a cab. And then it falls apart. You're like, come on, just put the arm in, put the arm in. And that was my job, to fold an organized sweater. And it was like the most. I had a job at Barnes & Noble. Oh, this is the worst.
Okay.
Barnes & Noble, first of all, you ever have a job so bad you have dreams about it at night?
Nightmares.
Like all night long, all you can do is dream about shelving books. And you're like, I was just there all day. At least let me fight dragons or something cool.
Sure.
And so all I had to do was shelve books. So I was like, oh, what I'll do is I'll go down to the basement where no one can come down because we had a freight elevator. Yeah. And it's the summer. I was living in New York. I was like, and I'll work out in the basement, do like push-ups, sit-ups, and like get in shape.
Yeah.
Because I'm already carrying big boxes of books around. That buys, right?
Use your job for something positive.
So I go, all right, great. So I go down to the basement, and it's hot as crap in the basement. So I take my shirt off, and I bang out push-ups, and then do sit-ups, and then all of a sudden I started to notice my legs were sweating, so I take my pants off, my shirt off.
Oh, come on.
And just in my underwear, I swear to you,
Yeah,
I swear to you,
oh, yeah.
bang out no one's there to see me.
He's in the basement.
Yeah, I'm in the basement, banging out push-ups for like 2 weeks. I'm doing this. Finally, my boss Dwayne comes up to me. He's like, "You've been spending a lot of time in the basement." And I was like, "Well, you got all the travel books are down there. I got to bring them up. I'm redoing travel." He's like, "Are you aware we have video cameras all over the store?"
Oh!
I'm like, no, I did not know that, Dwayne. He was like, "You're fired."
Oh! You're traveling.
Yeah, I got fired, and I was like, cool, I didn't want to work here anyway. The worst, Barnes & Noble was like the worst, because you wore a name tag. So people would come out, I don't have like the coolest name. People don't, I have the kind of name you want to repeat and laugh, like Bert. Your name's really Bert.
Oh, sorry.
And they'd be like, yeah. And then inevitably they'd go, "Where's Ernie?" And you're like, "Oh, my box cutter in my pants. That's Ernie. I'll cut you." That was a horrible job. I don't mind any outdoor labor job. Like I had to dig ditches one summer.
Yeah.
That wasn't that bad. You're hanging out with convicts, dipping,
Sure.
skull,
Yeah.
just hanging out, hearing stories that you'd never hear in your entire life ever. Like, oh yeah, we used to play a game called Smiles, and I'll save you from what the game is. But those weren't bad.
You weren't taking off your shirt down to your underwear in those days.
No,
No.
not around those guys.
Maybe this just was hot.
Those were scary dudes too. I just like guys that you like with no teeth, just dipping. That's all we did was dip. As soon as, and we were like, me and my buddy Blake were the two kids that had like, you know, like we're still in high school.
Yeah.
We'd drive ourselves to work and not get dropped off by.
Right.
And so we'd always buy all the dip for the day, and we'd have like we'd have like 3 cans. And they'd be like, "Hey, white boy, you got some dip?" And we're like, "Yeah, sir, yes, sir." So we'd give him a dip and just hear stories of,
And they go, boy,
the old lady's talking back to me again. I was like, really? What's that like? And he's like, not good, man, not good. Don't mess with a man when he's been drinking. You ever punch a wall, son? And you're like, not at all.
I used to fold sweaters.
No, but I'd like to hear the story, sir.
Oh, man. Come see him. 4-letter word for funny ends with a T, and it's Bert.
Oh.
Look at him
Bert
go.
Kreischer.